Back, continuing our coverage in Virginia, next Tuesday's crucial election could decide which party controls the General Assembly. And the race for the 31st State Senate District that covers parts of Loudoun and Fauquier counties is seen as one of the most important and most watched. DC News Now's political and government reporter Leonard and Fleming has more.
This is Juan Pablo Segura, the entrepreneur-turned-candidate who is running as a Republican for the 31st District State Senate seat in Virginia.
We need a new generation of political leaders to fix our politics, both here in Virginia and in the area. And so I decided that I needed to throw my hat in the ring.
At a Halloween parade this week in Leesburg, Segura courted voters. The 31st District race is highly competitive, with multiple television ads and millions already spent. The race could decide which party controls the Senate.
Virginia is the land of opportunity, but we lost a lot under Democratic rule here in Virginia.
The top issues for the 35-year-old? Education and safety.
Voters have had enough with the Loudoun County School Board. They feel like they're not being heard. They want an educational system that raises standards, not lowers them for our schools.
Segura calls his Democratic opponent, Russet Perry, soft on crime, a charge she rejects.
I believe we need to fully fund law enforcement. We need to make sure that folks are safe in the community, and that's what I'm going to focus on. And so I'm just so proud to be running this race, and we're going to win this thing.
There's one central issue driving Russet Perry for political office in Virginia.
I hopped into this race because what happens with choice, what happens with abortion will be decided in Virginia this year in this race.
A former prosecutor in Loudoun County and one-time CIA officer is running as a Democrat in the 31st District State Senate race. Experts see the winner deciding which party holds sway over the Senate.
Abortion access is the main issue. Virginia is the last state in the South to maintain Roe v. Wade protections. It's absolutely on the ballot, and I'm running to protect the rights that we have.
The 39-year-old pressed for support at a Halloween parade in Leesburg this week. The other important campaign issues, education and the economy.
Our public schools are huge. I'm the mother of 2 public school students. I was relying on public schooling, that we're supporting parents, teachers, and kids, that kids get the best education they can and they're safe when they go there.
Perry says her Republican opponent, Juan Pablo Segura, has been dishonest about her record as prosecutor.
He talks a lot. I'm the only person who's actually done the job, right, who has put murderers, sex abusers, child molesters in prison for the rest of their life. That's me. I am running into this race with confidence because we are running an honest race, a truthful race where we speak to people about the facts.
And joining me now is Leonard and Fleming. Leonard, would you say all eyes are on this race? Why is it so important?
Well, it's a very good question, Mark. Look, I mean, this race has a lot of different elements to it, but it will decide control of the state Senate. So essentially, the state Senate is controlled by Democrats, and Republicans are putting a whole lot of money and effort behind it. Governor Youngkin has also been behind this race as well. He's campaigned in the 31st District, backing Segura, so he's putting a lot in there as well.
You're talking about a lot of money. A lot of money's been raised on both sides. What does that tell you?
Well, it tells me that people are desperate on both sides to win this seat. Russet Perry has raised about $3.3 million, and that was before the filing deadline back in September. And Segura has raised $2.8 million. So, and then you've got outside money as well.